AIG accompanies the strength to be there.
Don't get up. I'll talk myself in.
This is AIG. They used to be the biggest insurance company in the world. And the reason AIG is important now, the reason they've gotten their mitts on $170 billion public dollars, the reason the government thinks they matter so much that they need 4 bailouts and counting, is that AIG came to provide financial services to the financial services industry. Specifically, they provided insurance to the financial services industry in a wildly irresponsible manner. When other companies were trading all of these things that were totally unregulated, say big combined piles of bad mortgages, which was a reckless thing to do and ruined the world economy, AIG was the one insuring them. AIG said, yeah, bundle and trade those subprime loans and do those credit swaps. We've got your back. They said that even though they totally didn't have anyone's back. They weren't actually capable of making good on those insurance policies, but they wrote them anyway. At a moment when their function should have been to deter risky business, to say, hey, we can't insure these bad loans, so you probably shouldn't make them, AIG didn't do that. Instead, they endorsed the risky business by insuring it. They made the crisis immeasurably worse than it would have been. And they ensconced themselves so inextricably in everyone else's finances that if they went under, at least so the argument goes, if they went under, so would everyone they did significant business with. And they did significant business with everyone.
The U.S. government seized control of insurance giant AIG, American International Group, in an unprecedented $85 billion bailout. The Federal Reserve made the deal Tuesday to save AIG from collapse in what the New York Times describes as the most radical intervention in private business in the central bank's history. The unprecedented run of events has altered the shape of Wall Street and brings the total amount of government rescue efforts to stabilize the financial system and housing market to about $900 billion.
Mr. Chairman, and to our witnesses, I want to thank you all for being here. And my constituents are concerned about where the $700 billion is going. They want to know. Because they get up every morning, they work hard, they give up their tax dollars, and they're trying to figure out where did the money go, where's it going. Mr. Turner and Mr. Dinalo, after the bailout of AIG last month, the United States government effectively bought an 80% share in the company. That should have caused a fundamental change, you would think, in how the company was spending funds on compensation, bonuses, and benefits. But it doesn't look like that's what happened. The committee learned that shortly after the bailout went through, executives from AIG's major U.S. life insurance subsidiary, AIG American General, held a week-long conference at an exclusive resort in California. The resort is called the St. Regis Monarch Beach. Let me put up some pictures of the hotel up on the screen. It's very impressive. This is an exclusive resort. The rooms start, gentlemen, at $425 a night. Some are more than $1,200 a night. By the way, that's more than some of my constituents pay on a mortgage payment every month in the homes that they're now losing, by the way. We contacted the resort where AIG held this week-long event, and we requested copies of AIG's bills. We learned that AIG spent nearly $500,000 in a single week at this hotel. Now, this was right after the bailout. Mr. Turner, have you heard of anything more outrageous? A week after the taxpayers commit $85 billion to rescue AIG, the company's leading insurance executives spend hundreds of thousands of dollars at one of the most exclusive resorts in the nation. Mr. Turner?
I've been a business executive myself, and I tell you what, when our company, when things got tough, you cut back on expenses. You just go out and eliminate those type of things. I'm sure they had the issue. They were probably already committed to it, and we're going to have to spend it one way or another. But nonetheless, I remember we, as a business executive, VP and CFO of a company, we would actually go out and cancel those conferences because we just didn't want to send a message to the employees that we're spending on this type of thing and we need to cut back expenses. So especially in light of the bailout.
And if a company is drowning, then you're going to go and spend that kind of money. It's crazy, and I agree with you.
Yeah.
Let me describe for some of you the charges that the shareholders, or now U.S. taxpayers, had to pay. Check this out. AIG spent $200,000 for hotel rooms and almost $150,000 for catered banquets. AIG spent, listen to this one, $23,000 at the hotel spa and another $1,400 at the salon. They were getting their manicures, their facials, their pedicures, and their massages, while American people were footing the bill. And they spent another $10,000 for, I don't know what this is, leisure dining at bars. Oh, thank you very much. Mr. Dinallo, let me ask you, not as the insurance commissioner, but as a taxpayer, does this look right to you? Mr. Dinallo, let me ask you, not as the insurance commissioner, but as a taxpayer, does this look right to you?